What's up, guys? And welcome to the episode of the Unexpert. I'm gonna get this one day, guys. What's up, guys? And welcome to the episode of the Unexpert Analysis. I am Carl Cena. Today, I'm reviewing Ant-Man and the Wasp. So let's get right into it. Rotten Tomato score is at an 86%, B+ average. It's pretty good. The overall budget for the film was $162 million. Wow. Marvel obviously has the money for, a film like this, which they know is going to do very well, which it is doing very well as we speak. It's at $168.7 million overall gross at the box office. So I project it'll go up to $700 million, maybe a little bit higher. I don't know. I don't really think people actually, are like, yeah, I want to go see Ant-Man. It's kind of like when Thor first came out. People were like, yeah, I want to go see Thor. But when Thor Ragnarok came out, people were like, Thor's my new favorite. Because Infinity War, he was my favorite. So, yeah. Anyways, let's get right to it, guys, in terms of directing. Peyton Reed, he's directed the first Ant-Man. He directed Yes Man. And he also directed Bring It On. Yeah, the first one. The Spirit Fingers one. I don't think I did that right. I think it's like the Spirit Fingers. Anyways, I mean, he did really well, especially as he did the first one. So I mean, there's not much to talk about. It's the same kind of directing style, same kind of mood, funny, witty. You got it. Plot and writing. Chris McKenna and Paul Rudd did come back to write for this film. I mean, it follows up from what happened after Civil War, and they talk about that. They talk about from the first film of Ant-Man and why, Scott Lang had to go into the quantum realm, and it centers around the quantum realm, plot. And so there's also entanglements with like different, agencies, people are trying to get involved in what's going on, so my only, I guess, critique for the plot would be the villain. I think that they should have, made more, probably solidified on what that character actually was. So, I mean, maybe if that was just me, I don't know. I kind of left the film just like, all right, well, who was she? Was she the villain? Do I have to feel sympathy for her? Do I not like her? It was kind of like when I left for Winter Soldier, So I was kind of like, all right, he is brainwashed, but he's Bucky Barnes. So it's kind of like, I don't know. But, with Bucky Barnes, it was like, all right, he was brainwashed, so obviously, So that's my only thing for the film was the ghost, and I honestly didn't leave as I did as leaving Ant-Man, and I guess you could say it's as if I left from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. I wasn't wowed, but I was like, it's pretty good. It was alright, it's a Marvel film. So, acting-wise, great. Paul Rudd, who I love, very witty, very comedic. I mean, he's just all around. He's Scott Lang. Evangeline Lilly does an ass-kicking job as the Wasp. She did amazing. You have Michael Douglas, who's Michael Douglas in this film. I mean, Michael Douglas is just an overall great actor. I don't know how Marvel got him. You also got Michael Pena, very underrated. He came back. T.I. did come back. So did other recurring characters from the first one. You did see Michelle Pfeiffer, Lawrence Fishburne, Walton Goggins did make an appearance in this film. You also got Hannah John Kamen, who was the ghost in this film. And I think they all did very well portraying their characters. And, I have nothing wrong to say about the actors and actresses and how they portrayed. I just think the writing for the actual film didn't, solidify who the villain and who she was. But I think she did a great job on portraying that, actual character. So major props to the actors and actresses for this film. I mean, it's Marvel, it's funny, it's witty. All of them are hilarious, especially Michael Pena and Paul Rudd. So you guys did amazing. Cinematography, it's Marvel-esque. So you're gonna get a lot of, CGI. I mean, you do see, it's not as much as Infinity War, Black Panther. So it's not that heavy in CGI, but it does bring back from Civil War when Robert Downey Jr. came back as a kid. And so they brought that kind of CGI back in this film, which I love. So another major kudos to Marvel. They're just always kicking ass with that CGI, man. If only DC could, up the, ante with that. It'd be pretty great. Music score didn't wow me. I feel like it's just a superhero, music score. Christoph Beck did come back to get the music score for this film. He did Frozen, and Edge of Tomorrow. So, I didn't get chills like as I did with Black Panther or Spider-Man Homecoming, but I think it did as exceptional as the film did. My final thoughts, guys. I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it. So I'm like in the middle. So it's just kind of like, I was kind of like torn between, because again, I didn't leave the theater like, oh, maybe the post credits. I was like, whoa. I was like, wow, because I was just like, oh man. And I don't want to give too much on the post credits if you haven't seen it yet. But you have an idea. If you've seen, prior films, which I'm not gonna say, hint, obviously, Avengers. So, if you guys haven't seen that, then, you just might go over your head on what happens at the end. So, but if you did watch it, I don't want to give too much away, but you're just gonna be like, whoa, because it'll hit you. So anyways, guys, let me know if you guys have seen it, if you guys liked it, if you hated it, if you loved it, let me know. I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts. And again, this is my Unexpert analysis on Ant-Man and the Wasp. I'll see you guys when I see you.